July was challenging. I didn't do much to my hair, and I'm okay with that. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Romani, and today I want to talk about my 18-month lock journey. If you are new here and you haven't seen my previous lock journey updates, then they're going to be in the description box, so make sure you watch them before you watch this one. To sum it all up, my 18-month journey has been nothing short of frustration. That is the word that I'm going to give this month of my lock journey. It was a very frustrating month for me, and I know that that sounds like not the norm because I'm usually very happy in my lock journey, but I was just very frustrated during this 18th month. Honestly, my mental health was just not the best during this 18th month, and it's not even because of my hair. It's just because of life around me, and I know that you can't let you shouldn't let your environment or your circumstances kind of like affect your mood, but my mood was very affected, and it was mainly because of the things that I was seeing in the media as it pertains to Black women. In the month of July, I just feel like there has just been so much controversy, and maybe it's always been there, but for some reason it was just heightened for me. Like, I feel like everywhere I looked there was a comment about a Black woman's appearance, or like what a Black woman said, or there would be Black women being dragged, you know, for comments that they've made. I just feel like there was just like basically a war on Black women and our appearance, and it just really got to me mentally to where I just had to kind of just like check out from social media from time to time, just because it was overwhelming. And on top of that, my cycle was also very overwhelming this month. My menstrual cycle was very overwhelming this month. I feel like my hormones were jumping everywhere. Like, I was crying, I was happy, I was sad. So on top of those emotions, I was constantly seeing things in the media, and it was really taking a negative toll on me. I just feel like anytime a Black woman is very confident in herself, society finds ways to try to bring them down. What's coming to mind right now is the YouTuber and TikToker Lip Gloss, and she makes these videos just about her and her experiences, and I've been seeing her get a lot of backlash, so that took a negative effect on me. And just like seeing other Black women experience similar things, it was just very heavy for me. That brings me to my lock journey. That is why my hair is back in a ponytail, because I literally just did not have the energy to really do too much with my hair this month. Y'all know I wet my hair every day. I haven't really, I think like I wet the top, but I haven't wet the ends in maybe like a few days. I haven't like really given my hair any love in a few days, and I mean, it shows, but I'm just kind of trying to be patient with myself and my feelings, like not trying to jump back into routines that I know I can't really do right now, considering how I'm feeling mentally. I will say I'm very happy that I'm feeling back to my normal self, but I'm still gonna give myself time. I don't think that I'm gonna do my hair until maybe like next week sometime. Like, I may do like a retwist. I think I'm gonna do like a really fancy kind of style, because I am supposed to be going to an event next week. My friend is getting married, so I think I'm gonna like really do it up. And just because my mood has been shot, I think that lifting my appearance up, like really doing my hair, is gonna make me feel good. I've also been dealing with some frustration when it comes to how Black women are approached. So I made a video and I put it on Instagram, and it was basically about how this guy, in order to get my attention, he called me soul sister. I have a question. Why do y'all be ODing on the whole Black power movement when you see somebody with a Black hairstyle? I'm literally walking out of Walmart, and the dude trying to get people to sign petitions is like, "Hey, soul sister, can you sign this petition?" Sir, what? Like, why does everybody else walking into the store get, "Hey, miss, hey, ma'am, can you sign this petition?" But I gotta get, "Hey, soul sister, can you sign this petition?" Like, why can't Black women with natural hairstyles just live a regular life without y'all doing too much, without y'all being extra? And I will say that most times if somebody is speaking in AAVE, it doesn't bother me. We all speak in that way. My issue is when somebody doesn't necessarily speak in AAVE all the time and they try to switch it up when they see me. Because For some reason, and I talked about this in my pros and cons video, which I'll also link below, for some reason, when people see that your hair is locked or your hair is natural, I don't know what they have in their minds, but they think that they have to speak to you a certain way. Like, this is the only way that they'll be able to relate to you. Like, I literally heard this man call everybody miss, hey miss, blah, blah, blah. But when it came to me, it was like, hey, soul sister. It just really caught me off guard. And like a lot of people on social media, and that's one thing about putting your thoughts on social media, people are free to kind of give you their commentary back. A lot of people was like, oh, I wouldn't have been mad. I like when people do that. It's a difference between you commenting or like giving praise on my natural hair and you thinking that that is the only way that I'm going to understand what you're saying. Do you get what I'm saying? And the analogy I used is like, maybe if you meet a white person and the first time they meet you, they start calling you homie or bro, but you know that they don't speak like that, but because they perceive you in a certain way, they start speaking like that. That's what I'm talking about. But that was another thing that was very heavy, and it just really frustrated me because although some people didn't understand where I was coming from, a lot of Black women was like, yes, we're also tired of this. Like, why is it that just because my hair is natural, you have to do the most? And again, I could definitely see if it was like, hey, sister, I like your hair, something like that. Don't try to get my attention as I'm walking and you yell out, "Hey, soul sister." Like, it just, oh, I just wish you guys could have been there, because it may seem like I'm overreacting, even though I know I'm not overreacting because my feelings are valid. If you know, you know, people are just automatically going to perceive you in a certain way and think that they have to speak a certain way. Like, even though I am completely fine with somebody calling me soul sister, the fact is you don't normally speak like that. You only spoke like that because of my hairstyle. So nonetheless, that was also heavy. I just feel like July was like very emotionally overwhelming for me, and for me as like a Black woman and a Black woman with locks. It was just very heavy. Like, I just feel like very heavy things kept like hitting me, and I just didn't really do much to my hair. I didn't really take care of my hair. And that is definitely like the burden that you carry. Well, I guess it's how you think about it, but the burden that you carry being different and like actually having thoughts. Like, there are a lot of people who don't really think outside of what they're taught to think. And when you start having like opinions and just different thought processes, your mind is going to race, and sometimes it can lead you down a negative rabbit hole. And I feel like that's where I was. Like, it's definitely okay to be woke and to think about certain things, but like, just try not to let them consume your mind. That's what I feel like was happening to me. I already have different thoughts about just different things that I don't rock with when it comes to society. So I'm often thinking about that, thinking about like ways to change the world. And then like you're on social media and you see all these other people's opinions. That is a very heavy thing to like deal with. So overall, just like, July was hard. I won't say it was hard. July was challenging. It was mentally and emotionally challenging. Like, some days I literally didn't want to get out the bed. Some days I didn't want to talk. I don't know. I guess living in this society will make you that way. Everything in our society, we're taught that like, oh, everything is normal. But like, once you realize that none of this is normal, and a lot of the things that we normalize is actually just rooted in craziness, I don't even want to get into it, because like I said, I'm starting to feel good. Nonetheless, July was challenging. I didn't do much to my hair, and I'm okay with that. Now that we're at the end of this video, I can definitely tell that this was a rant, and y'all know I like to have my videos a little bit organized. I hope that this was organized, but I do feel like I was just ranting. I hope that you guys understood what I was talking about. I'm sure whoever this video was meant for, you understand what I'm saying. I hope that you guys have an amazing week. Go check me out on all my socials. Everything's gonna be in the description box below. Make sure you engage with this video. Send me a comment, like it, share it, and I will see you guys next week.